let's talk about the month of March. As many of you by now know that the year 2023 is in Chinese metaphysics a water rabbit year, which started on the 4th of February. Yes, the March is an important month as it is also at the same time the month of the rabbit. So in this system, every month has a particular one of 12 animals. And never forget, the animals are signifying a special combination of elements and therefore energies and energy influences. So last year was the year of a tiger, and it should have ended in February. Yet the first month of Chinese metaphysics system is the month of a tiger. So we could already been feeling now for a month the energies of a water rabbit year, yet there was still very much present the energy of a tiger. And we could maybe not tune in so much. And now with March, actually in particular, on March 6th, the rabbit month in the water rabbit year started. And we can really tune in into this specific energy. So one of the obvious energetic changes, or let's call it astrological shifts, is comparing it to last year, the tiger year, which was like a very physical year. We experienced a lot through the body. Many people would experience issues, physical issues, mainly like through regarding legs, arms, spine, neck. So there were many people who were experiencing from pain, injuries, and similar issues, because the energy of a tiger is very physical, or you might be experiencing a tiredness or limits of your physical strength. Of course, it was wherever somebody has blockages, where the energy is blocked. So this is where we would be experiencing issues. On the other hand, we were having access to get stronger physically. And in the year of water rabbit, and especially it comes with this rabbit month, we are getting this kind of switch from the physical to emotional, mental, spiritual, so health. So we could be, if we were confronted with our physical limitations or capabilities last year, this year, we are, the energies will be addressing our emotional health, our mental health, our spiritual, we can also call it health. So any kind of patterns that are limiting our potential, limiting how and what we can access. These limitations or blockages can come through, let's say, emotional patterns, behavior patterns, mental thinking patterns, any kind of false beliefs, anything we took on us, and it's maybe not, or in many cases not even ours, is not according to our true potential here and now. This can also be related to patterns we brought from our past lives, or patterns that were handed to us through our ancestors. As of course, some part will be about releasing or working on it, or even first of all noticing, acknowledging that we have a certain blockage, certain pattern, changing these patterns. On the other hand, we are getting possibility to like go beyond our previous limitations, understand more of the energy world. This could be expressed through much stronger intuition, even clairvoyance might like open up, a telepathy, all these kind of things that are not directly through physical, but are out of the physical, but still our reality. Then on the other side, this can also mean that we can reach to our dreams, our visions. We can, on the other hand, also bring them to the 3D reality. So one is to be in touch with them and realize them or receive certain messages, certain truths. And the second is that we can start experiencing it for real in the physical 3D reality. So this is what this year is bringing, and this change is coming in. Of course, at the same time, this can also create traps. So when we are out of balance, when we are not grounded, we can easily this year enter the world of illusions. We can be easily tricked into things, especially for everything we don't really own. So like it's not like deep inner understanding of it, but we just like people like to just look for something and not check if this is really what the heart aligns with. And this year can create these kind of traps, or so traps, illusions. It is a year where there's easy to scam people. Yet we should not forget that at the same time, through the last 3 years, what we went through, we already come closer to our inner truth. We already learned a lot about where and what to trust, and to always address the heart first. So these kind of delusional moments, they will be, can be that they will be in a massive way, and it can be also in your private life. Yet it will be also a lesson coming through this, to really learn to listen to your gut feeling, to choose what is according to your inner truth, according to your happiness in the heart-centered position. We're starting to feel this difference in how we are experiencing the duality. It is partially, it's a matter of choice. Where do we focus? Do we still focus only to like what is considered a traditional truth, what is being fed to us, let's say through different channels, or the old-fashioned way of like involving into how do we experience the issue, how are we solving things, or are we reaching more into understanding things on a bit higher levels, in the sense before the material realm? Are we open to understand the energy world? And then what this year really brings first is the access to these different realms. And second is, are we ready to like really operate in that way? How much we trust our intuition, how much we can surrender to a certain message, knowing that comes to us, and just like follow it without analyzing, without putting doubt, questioning our abilities, questioning how good we are, but just like this comes to me, and yeah, this completely resonates with me, so I just go into action, I just follow it. So in this way, so we are still, of course, in duality, and this year will bring us challenges in that sense again, but how do we experience it? How do we, because duality can be explained in different ways, so of course yin yang, but we can also see it as us as physical beings, as one side of reality, and us as spiritual beings. And how do we navigate through this? How can we accept and bring these two beings together and in the harmony? Or are we in a constant conflict between physical experience and inner spiritual experience? So this is the topic, and this kind of energetic shift around that, around how we are addressing it or confronting with it, is changing. And in the March already we will start to really practically in every moment having a chance to learn, to see it, to experience, to approach in a different way.